Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Lockdown Economy Nepal, a local edition of a social nonprofit initiative to help small businesses and self-employed professionals overcome the challenges of the pandemic. In Nepal, it is being done in collaboration with NYEF Kathmandu chapter, a membership-based nonprofit organization dedicated to create outstanding entrepreneurs, and AlterContacts, a global think tank for sustainable development based in Amsterdam. My name is Susan Lal Manandar, host of the interview series, and I'd like to welcome everyone who has joined us for this session. Today, my guest is Mr. Kushal Karmacharya, who is the Director of Namaste Artisans. Hello, Kushalji, how are you?
Hello, Susanji. I'm totally fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I'm really excited to have you here. And today, we're going to have a very fun conversation about Namaste Artisans. I'm really excited for our viewers to hear your insights, how you operated a business during the pandemic. We had a very good chat about it yesterday as well. So, before we get into the questions, please introduce us to Namaste Artisans.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I am Kushal from Namaste, and Namaste Artisans is a company which established in 2018 with a vision to provide customized products, customized gifts, and various things that can be customized. And we operate locally in this market where we sell and make customized things. And besides this, we most of the products are handmade, and we have been locally operating from Lalitpur, and we are mainly when we started back in 2018, we were mainly focused to the market of Kathmandu, as we started from the online platform. Our first beast was Instagram, and then later we moved to Facebook. So we are an online e-commerce business where we provide various customized products to our customers.
That's great. And like I said, you offer a lot of customizable products to your customers and they can make it unique. And yesterday I mentioned something else that was unique, and that was your logo. Because your logo, you've got the words you have kept are in different languages. So can you please tell our viewers the story behind that logo?
Yeah, when we were starting back in 2018, our logo itself is made up of two different phrases. One is a Nepalese phrase, and the second one is English phrase. So Nama is from Nepali, which actually means Namaste, and it's the short form of it's Nama. And play means to make it perfect in whatever we do. So we collaborated those two words as we are a local, as we always focus on local brands, local business, local products, local different vendors. And the main motive was to promote both the local products as to our international market as well as the local market, so that people can make products from the local market. That's why we made the fusion of two different languages. That's Norma from Nepali and Slay from English, just to make focus towards the local products and local market. Yeah.
That's awesome. And how was your business performing before the lockdown?
Before the lockdown, we were having a very smooth flow. After the lockdown is also it's going smooth, but before lockdown, we were growing, we were expanding, we were in terms of our staff, in terms of our team, in terms of our locations and all. We were having a very sustainable growth, and our product line were also increasing, and yeah, the sales was really smooth, as well as the business operation was also going in a very smooth, planned way. And then yeah, lockdown happened, and before that also we were growing in terms of mainly to focus on our team. Just before the lockdown in 2018, we were focusing towards growing our team, growing our physical locations as well as virtual places as well.
Great. And then 2020 happened, and then
Yeah.
we were in the COVID pandemic. We're still in the COVID pandemic, but the lockdown has been lifted. But we were in lockdown for quite some time. We had two lockdowns in Nepal. What kind of problems did it bring in your organization?
As thinking from the organizational perspective, while we were having a sustainable growth, all of a sudden nobody expected that there would be such interruption in our businesses, and we were also not much prepared for that. And during the pandemic, had been facing a lot of problem regarding how to manage ourselves, how to manage our team, how we can focus on our team that was growing. And yeah, we talked with all our team members that what we can do during this pandemic, and not just the team, but also the operations was affected, since all of our vendors, all of our factory team was working in a very smooth way. And when the lockdown happened, we were totally blank for the first week. We started to plan for what we can do to make what we will do after this. We thought that it will be for a few weeks, but it extended and extended. And then we started to think that we should plan something, we should do something. We were really motivated in the first week and the second week. And when we entered to the third week, we were like kind of very much demotivated, that we uh, started to think that this is not going to end very soon. And the smoothness that we were having previously would not be that much of smooth that we have planned. So we started to plan from for the first and second week, and from third week we were demotivated. But again, then when it comes after a month, then we started to think that we need to plan something for this. We need to have some backup strategies. So during the lockdown, we still focused on our customers that are in the online platform, that we will be back with the product. We were selling products, but we were not being able to distribute them physically. So we were planned for the sales, and we were in touch with the customer that time. And the entire lockdown period, we were in touch with our existing client, existing customer, and also we were finding the ways to grow our vision, or grow our customer base a lot bigger. And we try to focus on our new customers as well.
Great. And right there, you mentioned you were still getting orders, but the problem was with delivering those orders. So you also talked about how you kept in touch with your customers. So when the lockdown
Yeah.
happened and the customers were placing orders and you were having problems in deliveries, what was the interaction between your organization and your customers?
Yeah, we informed all our customers that as soon as the lockdown will be lifted, we will be sending all your products which were handmade and customized. But the thing was, to manufacture those products, we tend to take at least 5 to 7 days. Most of the product takes 3 4 days. So we were planned to deliver them as soon as the lockdown ends. But nobody knows that when the lockdown is going to be end. So we told all our team members, all our employees and the staff that we have good sales in this lockdown period. But the challenge is when the lockdown will be lifted, we have to work 24/7, or there won't be this much of free time. So in that time when we were working from home, we worked mainly on strategies building, mainly on plans, mainly on making the existing customer happy. And we were in touch, frequent touch, that as soon as the lockdown will be lifted, we will be sending you within 2 weeks and this and that. And yeah, that was the main thing between the organization and the customer side. And regarding the team, they were also really much prepared. Regarding our vendors, the main thing of the organization are stakeholders. So we were constantly in touch with stakeholders, though we were very much scared about the situation, that when it is going to be lifted and all. But yeah, we were mainly focusing on towards the stakeholders. And as soon as the lockdown was lifted, we had to we worked so hard to deliver them. We worked so hard to deliver all those manufactured products. So that was the thing that happened between in the lockdown, that we were in touch, as well as we were prepared for the lockdown to be lifted and to address all our stakeholders.
And what kind of strategies did you adopt in your organization to combat the problems the lockdown posed at your organization?
During the or after the lockdown?
During the lockdown period?
Yeah, during the lockdown period, the one thing that we did and was really helpful for us was we started to collaborate with various small entrepreneurs, various startup companies, we started to contact various small businesses. We On that time we collaborated with around 12 different organizations that everyone was facing the same issues, and we were trying to share our customer base. Like there were many local businesses, and we collaborated with them. Everyone has their own kind of segmentation, own kind of targeting, or own kind of audiences. So we collaborated with all the brand. Everyone was facing the problem with the organization thing, with the sales thing, and all. So the main thing that we did in the lockdown was to collaborate with the businesses, and that helped each and every business. Just because we thought that collaboration is very much better than competition. So we collaborated with even our competing brands, where we all are facing this hard time together. So we conveyed those messages to everyone, and even we urged our local customer base, local market, that we are all in this together. So we will be rising from this lockdown very soon, and we will be stronger, more stronger, as soon as this pandemic is going to be over, and this and that. So we worked on mainly on collaboration with the local brands.
That's great. And you sent me a description about yourself for this particular live stream. And I read in the last line, it reads, you want to create this entrepreneurial ecosystem in Nepal. And
Yeah.
hearing you talk about collaboration is really nice, because in the lockdown, it is really necessary that entrepreneurs look out for each other. And
Yeah.
yesterday, we also had a very interesting conversation about your customized furniture that you were talking
Yeah.
about, because in the lockdown, a lot of the time people are they're spending it at home. So please tell
Yeah.
us more about that.
The main blessing that the Namaste feel about the lockdown is that we were having a very hard time sustaining our previous products. And that time, what we planned and what we did was, we planned on what can be done for our organization to sustain. So we thought many days that what we can do. So later we came to find out that what is the main thing that is needed in a customer. So during the lockdown also, people used to stay at home. Work from home was a very big thing, and everyone was doing work from home that time. So we figured out that everyone are in need of furniture, decor things, comfort things. So we found that necessity is the mother of invention. So as the quote really says, that we found that we should hop into a decor side, which will add value to our customers. So from the organizing perspective, we started a new product line, which is decor side. So we introduced from small bookshelf, where everyone was starting to read books, and also we already had our wood factory before lockdown as well. So we utilized those things to convert that thing to a product that can be beneficial for our customers who are staying at home, working from home. So we introduced our new segment of Namaste Decor. So the main thing that we got from the lockdown was we were started to plan for our products and the innovation side. So we figured out that we can make this product in the market. We experimented within the lockdown. We launched it in the online platform within the lockdown, and we came to get a very positive response from that. During the lockdown only, we had a query of more than like 150, 200 different customers regarding our new products. And the challenge was, as soon as the lockdown ends, we had to deliver them. So between first lockdown and second lockdown, we executed all those products and manufactured all those products and delivered to them, and which was outcome of lockdown. So we didn't sat there thinking of when the lockdown will be lifted, but we primarily focused on what we can do during the lockdown, how we can tap new customers, new targets, new segments. So yeah, that was the thing that was beneficial for Namaste from the lockdown, which we got the time to think of the product, where we got the time to know the customers, that what they require, and we focused on the demand side. So yeah, the lockdown taught us about the demand side of the customers who were staying at home, and which all of them were facing.
I'm glad to hear that you were able to bring in new products according to customer demand during the lockdown. But of course, the lockdown was a terrible time. It was very long, and a lot of services were blocked during the lockdown. So, were there any strategies that you tried during that time that did not work out for you?
Yeah, during that time, as we planned, like we thought that during we collaborated, we made very different kind of videos. We thought that or we can gain a different to a different spectrum or different age group or different customer lines. We introduced various offers during that time, but those offers were not that much effective because we didn't realize that people do not have much income range that time. Everyone was facing financial crisis that time. So we primarily we were posting, we were boosting, we were promoting the same product that was already we were selling before the lockdown. But what the thing that we realized lately that didn't work was people were not interested on the same product that was offering before the lockdown because the scenario has been changed, the thing has been changed, and it has taught us that as the lockdown has been occurred, everyone was facing the problem. We shouldn't focus on the same product that's useless for them during the lockdown. So that thing realized us that the products that we are offering before lockdown are not the product that the customer really demand during the lockdown or after the lockdown. So that was the thing that we came to realize that even our product needs to be changed, or the product needs to be differently targeted. That now the focus of the customer are in different sides. So we realized that focusing on the same old products that we thought on before lockdown is not working as in the after lockdown side.
All right, and now the lockdown has been eased in Nepal. There are still a few services that are still restricted, but how is your organization performing right now?
Yeah, during the lockdown lifting between first and second lockdown, during that interval, we were really preparing for the lockdown, second lockdown as well. And that time also there was odd even rule and this and that. Still we have odd even rules that is hampering us on our sales, like deliveries and all. But we started to cope on that situation. We started to cope that the odd even is okay because since we are not over to the pandemic is still not over, but we have to adapt certain safety precaution as well, that the odd evens. And so we started to manage few vehicles that are operated both days, like one day odd, one day even. So we started to manage. Those were the challenges that we are facing, and also many people are mainly concerned towards the safety things. So we started to sanitize all our products that the customer demands. We started to pack those products which we didn't use to pack before the lockdown. So those are the things that made us more aware towards it. So we took the feedback from the customers that customers were mainly concerned towards will the delivery person be safe to be in contact. So yeah, we did some PP. We had some PPEs, personal protective gears, and also the products that we deliver them to their home are well sanitized. We keep a certain distance. We started to adapt online banking, online payments rather than cash. We started to focus on those things, and and our existing customers started to feel comfortable while we do this thing. So these are the things that we cope up due to this pandemic, due to this lockdown, and due to this COVID situation. So yeah, we are learning, we are growing, and we are adapting, we are changing with the environment that is that we should. And yeah, that's the
So,
lesson from the pandemic.
so what can the customers expect from Namaste Artisans in the coming months?
In the coming months, in the coming week, we are recently launching our new custom store, which is a store where you can hop in and there won't be any products that you can directly pick and buy, but there will be samples and all. You can go touch and feel the products. You can have a look. You can think of what products will directly fit you to your living space or your demand. So there, we are launching a new store at Solti Mode, which is just beside the Solti Hotel Gate. So yeah, there we in the coming months there will be one store where that's the custom store. You can visit in, you can plan for your room there, and you can order the products that you wish. And in the coming days, the custom store will be more. There will be growing of custom stores in various parts of the city.
All right. So this is my final question to you, Kushalji. If you could
Okay.
point out three things in your organization that you need help with, what would they be?
The three thing would be the support from the local market, as we all are facing the pandemic. Everyone is facing hard times. Thinking of the business, thinking of the entrepreneur, thinking of the startups and the small businesses, we all are facing a hard times in sales and hard times in various things. So the main thing that we seek from is the support from the local market, that they should focus, they should try to save the local brands that are operating in the economy. And second would be the collaboration and support from the customers and government and all the stakeholders, that we all are facing this together. So first thing would be support from the local. Second thing would be collaboration within the local industries. Like there shouldn't be much of a harsh competition. Rather than we should welcome collaboration to all the startups, all the entrepreneurs, and all the small businesses and all. And third thing would be financial support from the investors, or from the also from the government, from the tax side. So these three things can actually ease any business, ease startups, ease small businesses to perform more and to sustain and to protect the economy as well, and to help the economy grow, sustain, and prosper. Yeah.
Great. So thank you, Kushalji, for your insights. This was a very fun conversation. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
having
Thank you
you on.
so much, Susan Ji.
Thank you again, Kushalji, and thank you to everyone who joined us for this session. If you have any questions for Kushalji, you can find his contact in the description or leave a comment in this video. I invite you to like this video, share with your friends, and follow our page, the NYEF Kathmandu Chapter Facebook page. A recording of this video will be present in the AlterContacts YouTube channel, so please subscribe to our channel. There are playlists of videos where entrepreneurs and small business owners from different parts of the world have shared us their insights. We'll have many more interviews like this in the upcoming weeks. Stay tuned, and goodbye.